Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This episode will be about my trip to Japan in May 2025. I'll try to go through as many as I can in the shortest time possible since I have delayed this for a while now. So the footage you'll see today is going to be for my second day in Tokyo. So I came the day before, but I came a bit late and I was very tired from the long trip. So what you see now is the neighborhood of Akasaka, where I stayed most of my time in Tokyo. And I woke up pretty early in the morning. You can see that some people are going to work and doing whatever they have to do early in the morning. So I went out to go around the neighborhood and find some cash machine or a exchange office to exchange my dollars into local currency. I didn't trust my cards to work all the time, although they were accessible and they worked. But cash is very much still king. You see here I found these machines, they do money exchange. It's pretty straightforward, just get the bill in, get the cash out. Very easy, very fast as they say, but the exchange rates in this brand is not very good. So you'll have to look around for better deals. So I walked randomly in the city. The first day I didn't really have a plan or anything in mind really. I wanted to do some things, but the morning I focused on just getting some good breakfast, getting the cash, and then I was gonna start checking some destinations that were interesting to me. This neighborhood is only active starting the afternoon and the evening. It's lots of businesses, lots of entertainment, and lots of offices around. But at this early hour, you can't see many people. So along the way, in future episodes, we will show how it's like to be in the neighborhood at night. It's way more lively. So I continued my tour of the neighborhood. You can see they have a convenience store and restaurants everywhere, also karaoke's. I saw this nice looking arch here and I figured it was some kind of temple. So I said to myself, let's have a look before we go anywhere, because at 7 most things are still closed. Maybe kill some time before moving to my first destination. And at this point I had a pretty good idea of where I wanted to go. I have practiced judo and jiu-jitsu a few years back, and I wanted to go visit the kodokan. Technically, when we cross this big street, we go from Akasaka to Nagacho, from Minato City, if I remember well, to Shiyoda City. But it's seamless. This is just administrative cut. My hotel was just behind that temple. You can see it on the picture. And lots of government buildings are around. To the right, it's the Prime Minister of Japan official residence, and lots of ministries. And beyond that, to the right, if you keep going forward, you reach the south of the imperial city, where the Emperor of Japan resides. But it's private spaces that the public can't reach unless it's special occasions. At first, I wanted to go take the stairs, but I remembered it was my first day of the trip, and I was like, I need to save my legs because I'm gonna be walking a lot. So after that, you'll see that I'll use the escalator for the remaining of the flight of stairs, because the temple is pretty high. It's impressive how high it was. A very convenient escalator goes from the bottom to the top of the hill, and it can also take you down. You can admire nature, nice trees. And I have noticed through Tokyo and Japan in general that these temples, even though they are located between high rises or in busy neighborhoods, they're also always pretty quiet and relaxing to visit. Sadly, this Hiei temple in Akasaka, they call it Hiei Temple of Akasaka. At the time of my visit, the temple was gonna start going through maintenance work. I will visit it later, but when I saw that there is something going on, I said, let's not waste more time here and go forward with the journey. After having checked the temple, I decide to visit another day and go forward with my plan. I didn't go to the closest metro station. Instead, I decided to walk a little bit, maybe 20 minutes away, to a metro station that is a bit further, to skip a bit more time because it was still very early to go to my first destination. That was going to be the Kodokan, where judo was developed for the first time. Here I'm walking behind a Chinese couple. The man is holding the same camera as I was, the DJI Osmo. Very good camera for vlogging and traveling, very convenient. Here again in Akasaka, I'm about to go to the metro station. I don't remember the name of this metro line, but I think it's the Ginza line. Here we are at the Kodokan. According to Google Translate, it says it's the National Judo Tournament or something like that. It was obviously a national tournament because you could see people, lots of teams, many teams, aged around 14 and less, I guess. No older than 14. They didn't seem older than that. It's very formal and a lot of shouting. It was a very noisy. I'll let you appreciate the noise and the cheering of the public and the teams. You'll hear it. It's not as loud as if you were there, but you'll see how animated it was. And this is it. If you ever wondered what it looks inside the Kodokan, this is it. It's a building, several levels, and the 7th and 8th floor is where you can. For the 7th is for competitors, and the 8th floor is where spectators sit. It was very nice. I was not expecting to find a competition. I just wanted to go to the museum, but it was a nice surprise to find a competition going on. So I enjoy watching the matches. I'm sure the little kids would beat me for sure, especially now, after not having competed or played or trained for many years. Unfortunately, the museum and the other facilities were closed because it was the Golden Week in Japan, and it's a national holiday. Most things were closed. But of course, the gift shop was open, so I fell for it and bought some souvenirs from the Kodokan, branded gifts, mugs, chopsticks with the judo stuff all over it, which is a good souvenir. I watched the matches for around 20 minutes, but after that I decided to continue and move towards my next destination. I didn't have something specific in mind, but I saw on Google Maps that there were some parks not far away, so I started walking towards them. This street where I'm working, there you can see there is a Ferris wheel to the top right and an amusement park. We're gonna pass next to it, going towards the Tokyo Dome. It's a very nice amusement park, but I couldn't find the time to come back to it. At this very specific moment, walking along this small pathway, I felt one of the quirky things of Japan. The fact that I had an empty water bottle in my hand and couldn't find anywhere where to throw it. I've heard it a lot on YouTube and forums before traveling to Japan, and people were complaining, I can't find where to put trash, I have to manage my trash and everything. And that moment, I felt it. Next destination was going to be the big garden just nearby. I'll try to say the name without butchering it too much. It's the Koshikawa Korakuen, something like that. It's a very nice garden, and from what I remember from the booklets I got inside, it was built in the 16th century, I think, and it was during the Tokugawa shogunate, built by one of the shoguns as a private garden. It's also one of the surviving daimyo parks or gardens from the Edo period. There are only 3 in Tokyo, as I was told, and that one is one of them. It took me a good 15 to 20 minutes to go around the whole thing to go to the main entrance. Of course, I took it slow and enjoyed the scenery. The stone wall was very impressive. I'm not sure if it's period correct or it's the original one, but it could have been that. You can see it on the tiles, it's the crest of I think the shogunate. You can see it on buildings. They have from the extremities of the roofs, you can see the crest of the owners or the builders, I'm not sure. And a lot of markings on the stones. They might be maker's marks or maybe just old graffitis. We're coming to 15 minutes, so the video will end here, and I'll see you on the next one.